I'm gonna tell you a joke. All right, on record. All right.
All right.
What's Peter Pan's favorite place to eat?
Wendy's.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the one podcast to eventually rule them all. Episode number 82.
The only reason I knew that is because I was thinking about eating Wendy's after the podcast.
Hell yeah, we are back, and I am not alone today. We got Devin, Chongo, Cody, and Jordy. And of course, I'm the Beast Snow for this afternoon nighttime. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Great.
Oh man, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Jordy rocking that white man haircut.
All right. Well,
That's how I got my promotion.
we got a lot to talk about before Cody has to go to bed tonight. Devin's got his news. I'm not doing the news this week. I might a little bit, but
Hey, your news was good. You did a better job than me, buddy.
Jake's got his power hour. We're gonna review some games. Cody's gonna talk about the Moon Knight in the Shadow Knows. We're gonna talk some wrestling. We got a lot of wrestling to talk about, and Jordy's gonna grace us with his wise words of wisdom.
His wives' words.
But first, let's play Do You Know a TOPTERTA? And I'm gonna ask you guys. All right. Since Doctor Strange is coming out for us tonight, tomorrow, okay? What is your go-to food, drinks, snacks, whatever, at the movie theaters?
Oh, let me go first. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Nothing.
So you're saying you're gonna sit through Endgame for 4 hours
You are
with nothing?
You are correct.
Fuck that.
Mine's usually a big old cherry Coke, and that's about it.
I do not risk having to take a piss.
That's fair. Now, Jeannie, however, will get the biggest possible thing of popcorn.
And doesn't eat any of it.
No, she eats it all.
Does she really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of a person eat the whole popcorn.
I thought it was impossible.
Yeah.
Well, she hates movies, so she has to do something to.
She hates movies.
Yeah.
It's literally an endless bucket.
Does not like watching movies. I forget.
We can all share one whole bucket of popcorn that
And
Brittany
there would
buys.
still be popcorn left
Eat
over.
12 pounds worth of it, and it looked like nothing's been eaten.
Just a bit off the top.
Not even. It's like, goddamn, they just give us some more.
My favorite, my go-to is I'll get obviously a large Pepsi or Coke, depending on the theater, and then I will get a cheddar cheese Cheeto popcorn. Comes with, it's like Cheeto seasoned popcorn
Okay.
with a little bits of Cheetos inside of it. But then I always have to shit at the end of the movie.
That's at the end of you doing anything, honestly.
And before
And any other time.
any other time throughout the day.
I'm gonna be honest. If somebody offered me a big old fucking hot dog before a movie, if like one was easily accessible, and somebody said, "Hey, you want this hot dog?" I would eat the hot dog during the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. A hot dog
I fuck
can't
with the
turn
nachos.
a hot dog down.
I fuck with the nachos. Sometimes I'll go classic and get the snow caps.
I don't even know what a snow cap is. I've heard of them. I've seen the box. Don't know what one is.
Little chocolate with little white
I
things
can't
on
do
top.
those.
It's
No?
chocolate.
Mhm.
A snow cap is chocolate.
Yep.
Well, that just seems inherently wrong.
Why can't you do them, Jordy?
I don't know. Like, I always feel like they get stuck to my teeth.
Oh, they do.
I
Because
don't
it's
like it.
unnatural chocolate. It's not real chocolate either.
I don't like it.
It's like eating the outside of a gusher.
Mm.
Like, the inside's delicious. The
Gross.
outside is like wax.
So my go-to is, big old cherry Coke or, an icy. I'll get an icy. And a huge popcorn that I'll never finish, so.
Never finish it.
Well,
I go with a Dr. Pepper and fruit snacks.
I do fucks with fruit snacks too.
I do fuck with Dr. Pepper.
I do fuck. All right,
I do.
Devin,
Maybe somebody does.
please. Give us some news.
All right. Hey, I had a dream last night. I was playing Call of Duty, and my weapon was a grappling hook. I
Oh, yeah.
was
Damn, playing
shooting.
Blackout.
Bruh, kill him with a grappling hook. Shit. Fuck Call of Duty. Play my music, my quarter Asian friend.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Blizz.
Welcome back to the news with Devi B, B Snow, Jakey McJake Martinez,
Me.
Jowdy, and Big C,
And you can't teach that.
Cody.
Cannot see that.
eh, eh, eh.
Oh, that was so stupid. It was funny.
Hey.
Keep going.
Spider-Man. Spidey.
Mm-hmm.
The big spider.
The big Spidey. Yep.
Some say he does what a spider can. And that's why they call him the Spider-Man.
I've heard
Not
that.
to be confused with the Spider Pig. The pig on the ceiling. The Simpsons. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yep.
Not superior. Not Doc Ock Spidey.
Nope. Just Spider-Man.
Not even
Ben
Sam.
Reilly.
Not even Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Okay.
Just Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Not the Caucasian Spider-Man either.
Just Spider-Man.
Boy, this is some good news here.
Jamie Foxx's Spider-Man.
Oh. Okay.
Our little fella.
Our little fella. Andrew
Spidey.
Garfield even.
Mr. Spider. Spider McMahon.
Spidey Wubby Man.
I'm pretty sure there's not even news.
Should we sing the
It's
song?
this for the whole
Spidey.
segment.
Spidey Whitey. He's not Whitey.
Spider-Man.
Does whatever
Spider
I don't-
can.
No, I was going to say something else, but it was going to be wildly racist. And I can't.
All right,
Okay.
time to
Hey,
go,
hey,
time to
hey,
go.
hey, 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 hey.
Hey, listen.
Spider McMahon Across the Spider-Verse takes
Uh-huh.
place in over more than one, more than this number that I'm going to say, 6 universes.
Cool.
Yeah, art's looking good too. Xbox and Bethesda game showcase is announced for June 12th.
Okay.
Frank Miller, of Batman: The Dark Knight fame, the comic book,
Mm-hmm.
draws his characters like real big and gross. Frank Miller is launching his own publishing company. The new Pokemon gimmick is rumored to be a third type.
Third type.
Yeah, like a third typing added on to, like, you
Ooh.
get dual type
Oh.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Or I guess a secondary type for single type Pokemon. Like during battles, you add a third type, Just a rumor right now.
Dumb.
Nobody knows.
That'd be kinda
Pioneer Station is a space hotel that plans to open in 2025. So if you're
Space
feeling
Hotel.
Yes, if you're feeling froggy, you want to get up into the atmosphere, you want to spend a few thousand G's,
Of course.
and you want to take all the space precautions, learn how to shit in space, free fall. You can go up there 2025. And hey, Doctor Strange, as of Monday, so a few days ago, Doctor Strange had sold $42 million in pre-sale tickets. So that is undoubtedly much larger as the premiere happens, now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Vin Diesel was blamed for the Fast X director leaving. It said Vin Diesel was showing up late, not giving a shit, clearly out of shape, doing whatever he wanted. So the director said, I'm out.
So he's not part of the family.
No, Vin Diesel is the family.
Well, hey,
Director.
whatever, man. That's why The Rock don't like him. Square Enix sells Tomb Raider and Deus Ex Studios and the IP rights to the Embracer Group. And there were some other IPs that were not mentioned, but they did buy some stuff. And that was just for like that's just because Square Enix was not doing well in the West. Americans just don't want to buy those games. Fucking pirates. Ant-Man and the Marvels swap release dates in 2023. There were no like solid release dates, but they just switched.
Okay.
So I believe the Marvels is going to come first. Obi-Wan starts 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. And, Obi-Wan comes out May 27th, 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Nice.
Freddie Prinze Jr. is looking to start his own wrestling company and show.
Sure
Yep.
is.
I watched a little video on this. He was talking about it while he's eating some pizza. He tried to get a building in downtown Los Angeles, like on a rooftop that overlooked the
Yep.
Los Angeles skyline.
That'd been a cool fucking venue.
That's what he said, but he said they weren't interested. They just wanted to keep it a restaurant, and it was a lot of money.
Fair. Be a cool fucking venue though, brother. I tell you what.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. The Guillemot family is considering partnering up with a private equity firm to acquire Ubisoft to stop any takeover attempts. I don't really know who the Guillemot family is, but
Me neither.
they want to
Yeah.
stop people from taking over Ubisoft.
Good for that.
Hey, Jordy, Warcraft Arclight Rumble is coming to iOS and Android. It's an action strategy game, based off World of Warcraft.
Okay. All
I
right.
assume, hey, mobile game, World of Warcraft, right up your alley. Prince
At
of
least, parallel to the same street.
Yeah, well, what's the difference? We don't know. The Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake has been moved to Ubisoft Montreal. New York.
Look,
Come out,
as
like,
long as
yesterday.
it's made, I'll be happy.
Huh? It's being
What?
made. New York City, the city of New York.
Mhm.
New York, New
Green
York.
jungles, where dreams are made of.
Yeah. That's what James and Matt Congress, yeah. At least you all right. Hey, New York City suing Activision. They are New York City.
Okay.
The city is suing Activision.
Uh-huh.
Saying Bobby Kotick was unfit to negotiate the Microsoft deal and it was rushed to get him and the board out of danger.
All right.
So,
I feel
the
like I
city-
don't have the context to this.
What do you mean?
Suing
you
them
do.
for what exactly?
Rushing to get the deal done.
Get what deal done?
The Microsoft, Microsoft buying Activision.
So why is New York City suing them?
I don't know why New York City's suing them.
That's what I'm confused about. Why New York City's what New York City has to do with this deal?
Is it
I-
because of the stock, maybe?
Literally, what it said is like New York City not happy with this. Hey, if you're like the biggest city in the world, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know who. I don't know how that works. Is that the mayor saying, "I want to sue Blizzard"? Bobby Kotick sucks. I don't know.
Fuck Bobby Kotick, I guess.
I just thought it was funny. That's why I had to share it.
Yeah, no, very funny.
So anybody read Thor 750?
Nope.
No.
I did. I bought it right here. A few short stories. One, bringing a not new but new character into comics going forward. Lady Loki. And the story was a lot like the show,
Okay.
with the dimension doors and stuff like that. So she will be in comics going forward, and I do believe normal Loki will also.
Dope.
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon Home update for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus is almost done.
I mean, still play those games.
Yep, the Hisui balls will be recognized and shown in Home.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no idea if they will be like if the Hisui balls will be shown in like Sword and Shield. I doubt it, but there's a chance for anything. Being in the Pokeballs for a long time. Game of Thrones House of the Dragon teaser was released.
Good.
I didn't watch it, but I just saw good people like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it.
Fortnite is available for free without a membership on, I think it was Xbox Cloud Gaming. And it's also mobile now again.
Has it always been free?
Yeah, but
Bruh, hey, that's just what it said. I don't know.
Devin just reports the news. I'm sorry.
I do. Hey, I don't know all these things. I just see some headlines I think we might like, and I say I'm gonna steal that article.
No, is it? That's all we need you for, brother.
Hey, you know what? If you can get paid on Twitter or on YouTube doing this, I can get no money doing it on the internet or on the podcast. We'll go into that discussion later.
Okay.
If you want, I mean, we don't have to. It don't matter, man. Don't listen to me. I'll kill myself. Summer Game Fest is June 9th at 2 p.m. Eastern. It's streamed. It's going to be streamed in some IMAX theaters. So if you want to come down to Noblesville, right, hit up the big old IMAX and watch some Game Fest on my sister's birthday, we can do that.
Or I can just go down the street to the IMAX here in Fort Wayne.
Oh, I'm sorry. I live in a big old bustling city, a metropolis even.
Or you could just watch it on like Twitch.
I'm not using Twitch, Cody. What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying.
There's a new Mafia game in development at Hangar 13. It is expected to be a prequel running on the Unreal Engine
Prequel?
5. Yeah, a prequel to the Mafia games.
Nice.
Now I'm curious if it's prequel to
Mafia 3.
Mafia 3 or prequel to Mafia 1.
It said a prequel to the series.
Oh.
That could be super fun, really. Playing fucking, I was about to say Italiana. Playing Italy.
Yeah, every time I hear Mafia, every time I see that game, did you guys ever play the Godfather game on PS2?
Loved it.
Like Grand Theft Auto was great.
Better than Grand Theft Auto.
Oh,
in my opinion.
I remember it so well because I was literally playing it on the PS2 as my mom brought a PS3 into the house.
So remember that PS2 I bought when we were together that broke on me?
Yeah.
That was the one game I was able to play through before it fucked off on me. So I played it recently. The fucking combat in that game was so ahead of its time. The fist to fist combat, so good, and the detail in creating your character, awesome.
Good game. I need to remember to add it to my collection.
You should.
So I found out there was a video game Hall of Fame, and they do inductions yearly. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I may have known about it, but I completely forgot about it. But we have some new inductees into this year's Hall of Fame.
Let's hear it.
They are Miss Pac-Man, Dance Dance Revolution,
Okay.
Ocarina of Time, and Civilization.
Ocarina of Time wasn't in there from the first year.
You know, Ocarina of Time is only like 24 years old. 20, 23. I mean, that seems really old, but also it doesn't. But yeah, so there you go. I mean, Miss Pac-Man's like 70.
Right.
That's fair.
I mean, those are some pretty good games.
I mean, not that I really care about Miss Pac-Man at all. I mean, you played one Pac-Man, you played all the
Played
Pac-Mans.
every single Pac-Man that's ever released.
Netflix is being sued by shareholders after losing subs. So that's the thing.
They're
I
going
don't
to be
understand.
fucked soon.
Oh, they are. I mean, but how I don't understand how you can like, oh man, all these people jumped off board. I'm gonna sue you for that.
Well, so kind of the thing with that is if you're an investor, you're investing hoping that they know what they're doing and they're going to make you money. So you don't really have much actual say in anything. It's just, hey, I'm paying you for this. Go bring me back money. So when they stop making that money, they are very, very, very able to be like, okay, we got to do something about this now.
Yeah, but suing them is going to lose them money. You know,
not
hey,
if they win.
I'm not a lawman. I'm not a lawman.
If they win it, then they'll probably end up ahead, or it will basically scare them enough to be like, okay, we got to change something. It's more of a power move than anything.
I don't know. Lower the prices, get better artists on your shit.
Stop trying.
Or I'm sorry, not even get better artists. Their artists are fine. Animate better. Stop doing it cheaply.
Get better
Use
shows.
some a 3-shade technique instead of like flat color, you really don't have to do much. Just shading can go a long way. They don't do it. Then drop the CGI shit. I could work for them. I could make it better. I never will. But that's the thing they need to think
But
about.
you could.
Stop making 50 million originals that all suck.
Devin,
Yes.
how do you pronounce the person that practices law or whatever?
A lawman?
No.
Esquire?
No, somebody, you need somebody to represent you in court.
Lawyer?
A lawyer?
Yeah.
What about him?
Isn't that not a liar? Because they practice law?
Lawyer?
Lawyer?
Why isn't it called a lawyer, not a lawyer?
I don't know. I just said I wasn't a lawman.
It's things you got to think about, all right?
Duel and Snow.
Continue. I'm
Do
sorry.
do I don't do I want to think about it?
No.
I don't think I do.
I just thought about it for you, so.
Thanks. All right. For every 1,000 likes this skit, I'll become a lawyer.
For every 1,000. So you're going to become a different lawyer for each 1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can be a criminal attorney, a one that takes your kids away.
Hey, in
Well-
recent events, it looks like it doesn't really take much, so.
It sure doesn't.
Man, I love being alive. There's a cookbook called My Pokemon Cookbook coming out October 28th. And recipes are inspired by Pokemon, not as if you were eating Pokemon.
I'm not buying it then.
Yeah, okay, good. Because I was worried.
So don't
for a
worry,
second.
we're not making muck soup. We're making soup that looks like muck.
So
But I
soup.
wa-
No,
Or stew?
Alolan muck, Garbodor, Garbodor. Nah, fuck me, man. I'll get through this. The AEW game released a little teaser for Chris Statlander coming out. I was like, okay, let's check this out, bro. I promise you. So the graphics look different than they showed with Kenny and Jericho.
Mhm.
Okay, they don't look like super cartoony, but they look like ass.
I disagree.
You saw it,
Yeah, I didn't think it looked bad.
bro. I'm sure it will look better, but
You got to remember, it's also it's not fully.
no,
rendered.
that's what I'm saying.
I think
it should be done.
I looked at Chris compared to Bailey when they did their first pre-generation rendering of Bailey for WWE 2K22. Chris Statlander looked better than Bailey did.
Hey, I'm just commenting on what it looks like right now. Okay.
Yeah,
I did think the background looked good.
yeah. I think it has. I don't
But-
think it's gonna be like. It's, I don't
I
know.
thought like it was super choppy.
Yes, I agree.
They were very polygonal in the ring. So I don't like it right now.
and they
just
were
wanted to
very
comment
much.
on it. And there were no textures either. Like it was like Chris Statlander's gear was her skin as well. Like
Yeah.
there was no like
Okay.
layer to it.
And again, this
So-
is all pre-rendered. It's not like anywhere close to coming out yet.
Yeah, true. Like I said, just commenting now. Has
Yeah.
plenty of room for improvement. The background did look very good. So I have
And
hopes.
It's Yuke's making it, so I have hopes that it's gonna, at the very least, be a fun game.
Oh yeah, they're definitely bringing GMO to that.
Yeah,
Stone Cold said Breath of the Wild was the best Zelda game.
he sure did.
Daniel
yeah.
Radcliffe is playing Weird Al Yankovic in his movie.
He sure is.
Yes.
Jackass Revival is in the works at Paramount Plus. And Trek to Yomi is getting bad reviews.
Is it?
It is.
I just
It
put it on
is.
What's
pre-download.
getting bad reviews?
Unfavorable.
Trek to
Trek to Yomi.
I don't know what that is.
It's that like linear samurai game, black and white.
Mm,
Akira Kurosawa, like, And I've taken up enough of your time. I've trudged through all this mud. I've fucked up and fucked around too much. And I have to pass on all my love, all my power, all my non-wisdom, low intelligence to one of the greatest friends of all time, Snow.
So I have some news for you.
Amazing. Thank you.
I'm gonna roll through these quicker than Devin did. So, Call of Duty. If you're a cheater, you won't be able to see other players, but the other players would be able to see you. So, suck on that, cheaters. Ubisoft game Skull and Bones is still in development after 34 years, but it's got new footage leaked. So,
looks fun.
Been waiting on that. Hey, anybody play Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe or whatever?
Nope.
It's got an achievement where you don't play the game for 10 years.
Okay.
Sam Raimi wanted Kraven the Hunter as a villain in Spider-Man 4.
Same.
Apparently, there's a Final Destination 6 that's coming to HBO Max sometime.
Okay.
Oh, I know somebody who will fucking love that.
The Winchesters season 1 has finished filming, so
excited.
There's a new podcast out about Batman and Bruce Wayne. Anybody heard of it? Batman Unburied. I will get into a little bit more. FIFA 22 is looking to do a crossplay test in the near future.
Ooh.
Maybe we can play together.
Okay. Legends of Tomorrow is canceled, thank God.
What? That is the 5th best DC show.
It's also out of the 5. Oh, I mean, Catwoman's probably worse, but
that's a show. I didn't even know it was a show.
Batwoman.
Hey,
sorry.
I liked Batwoman ass. Yeah, I agree there. Both of them. I did like first few seasons of Legend of Tomorrow.
It was cool. It was nice seeing the Rogue Gallery.
First few seasons was pretty good. And fell off, but yeah.
Hey, anybody play Pokemon Go?
Nope.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go Fest, June 4th and 5th. $14.99 gets you a ticket.
Well, thanks.
But you can, of course, play for free. You get a Shaman, some new shinies, rotating habitats, and more. And ticket holders can get an unknown bee shiny. So, oh yeah. Mega Evolutions might be coming as well to Pokemon Go.
Mega Evolutions are already in Pokemon Go.
Oh,
are they?
Mega Evolutions are, yeah. They're changing up the ease of getting them.
There you go.
What?
A while now.
Pokemon Go TCG sets coming out July 1st. It's got a lot of tins, ETBs, decks, boxes, Radiant cards.
Yes.
Pokemon Leagues and Pokemon Go collab is going to turn eligible leagues into live play Pokemon Pokestops.
Okay.
Include special activities like TCG promos and Pokemon Go distribution. So there you go.
Takes power. Takes power.
All right, Jake, you been playing any games?
No, really haven't.
Damn, bro.
Really?
This is a conversation I feel like we should have. Have you guys ever been in that lull? Like right after you play a really good game and invest all your time into that one good game, and then nothing captures your attention afterwards?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in that.
Huh.
Yeah,
well,
sucks.
I started playing something new.
All right, cool. Fuck my conversation.
Hey, you said you didn't play anything. I was just sharing. I started playing something
trying
new.
to have a conversation with my friends about
cool,
the fact that I can't find a game to play.
All right.
I mean,
sounds
I get that.
good.
I've definitely had plenty of times where I was like, man, that game was great. And then everything I try to play after it is like, all right, this is boring.
It sucks. I was like that after Ark too for a while. After we played that Ark for fucking 2 months straight.
Yeah.
And then
you needed a break, period.
Yeah. That's why I bought Ghostwire Tokyo today, because it's different from everything I've played recently. So I'm hoping that that's different enough for me to enjoy it and capture my attention. I tried playing Judgment, and it's not a bad game. I know it's a good game. Mechanically speaking, it's great. graphics are gorgeous, the storyline's good. I just can't be fucked with. Like, I can't be fucked to care.
Can't be fucked.
So yeah. That's all I got. Devin, you go with your new have fun with your happiness.
Hey, well, I'm not. I wouldn't call it real happiness, you know. But I told you guys I started playing Heart Gold again, but that's not it. Just I do want to say, hey, I do have Heart Gold. I didn't sell it after giving it to a friend.
After getting it from a friend either.
Yeah, yeah. You know, what? Hey, different discussion for a different time. I started playing Master Duel, YuGiOh Master Duel on PS5.
Okay.
Been fun?
Let me just tell you, it is fun.
It's free, isn't it?
For the price of free, it is very, very worth it. Okay, so if you're looking to just play a card game, fuck around, I recommend grabbing it. But YuGiOh, man, has fucking evolved unlike any other card game in existence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It went from hey, this is an easy game to pick up and play to I literally have no idea how to play these cards, but I do know I can play every one of the cards in my deck on my first turn and win the game.
Right.
So,
And they all have about 4,000 words of text.
It is fun. I recommend, unless you are hardcore into Yu-Gi-Oh, just play with your friends or play the computer. The AI in the game is honestly pretty good. They did wipe me out in their first turn once. Other than that, that hasn't happened since. But you know, you want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh, I'd hop on and play it. It has thousands of cards. You can customize like your field, your sleeves.
Oh, that's cool.
You get an avatar. You get a little like companion. Whole bunch of other stuff you can do. You can open packs, which is always fun. The currency to open packs is pretty easy to get. They're relatively cheap. You know, I get it. Free game. Go ahead. There you go. I got 3.5 Jakes out of 5.
You start playing Lost Judgment as well?
Yeah, I started Lost Judgment a while ago, and a whole bunch of other shit came out, so I started playing that too. So, but yeah, I am playing Lost Judgment as well. We just got into like a spooky part of the story. You know, shit really just flipped. It was great. Judgment series.
I started playing a game tonight as I usually do. Look, man, I can't help it. My attention span is the way where if I wasn't doing something, I would be talking all the time, and I don't want to be doing that to you guys. But it's a game that just hit the Game Pass called Unsouled. It's kind of Dark Souls-y, but it has more of like the top-down 8-bit look to it. But it's pretty cool. It's kind of all about chaining moves together and absorbing souls and getting new powers and all that kind of stuff. But their counter system is probably one of the craziest things that I've seen, because if you counter one person, you can chain through and counter and kill every single person in one shot that's on the screen. It's kind of nuts. So far, it's really good though.
Sounds
If
like
you
my
got Game
kind of game.
Pass, I'd pick it up.
Cool.
I picked up a game from my local GameStop.
Yeah.
WWE 2K22. Been playing that. First wrestling game probably in like 15 years since, you know, SmackDown versus Raw. I'm having fun. Right. Great showcase, even though I'm not a huge fan of Rey Mysterio. It's nice going through that. Haven't had a showcase. Been playing that. My faction's great. You know, I know Devin doesn't like to do things like that, but it's fun.
Hey, blame Madden.
My GM mode. Love that. I suck at it, but I love it. Finally was able to create my character after the 6th time tonight in my Rise, so can't wait to hop on and do some wrestles in NXT. So, and my universe is cool too. I'm Johnny Gargano. Just won the NXT title in my 4th match. So,
oh yeah,
give it 4 Meltzers out of 5. So,
oh yeah.
evil lurks in the hearts of men. The shadow knows.
All right, shut up. It's the shadow knows.
Tell us about it.
Diggy,
Huh?
my favorite friend,
What?
one of my best. Can I spoil it for you?
Suppose.
I mean,
You're gonna watch it anyway.
Go.
to be
Just
honest,
go take the
to be
powder.
honest with you, it's really not really spoiling things that it's not really that we
I don't-
thought of.
Really,
but-
the end credit is about the only like spoiler.
Is it though? Because I mean,
Well,
it's kind of. I'll just go on.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
keep going.
The end
I'm
credit scene
in
leaves a
the,
lot of questions.
I'm in the boat that there's nothing really spoilable
Go on.
in this
I'll-
final
go
episode.
ahead.
that's fair. So, the finale of Moon Knight. Literally, this show keeps getting better and doesn't stop. Like, the finale was done so damn well. Mark does his thing. He says, fuck the Field of Reeds, goes back, finds Steven. They reunite. They get out. All the while that's going on, Layla infiltrates the Harrow organization, and Tarwet keeps talking to her through dead bodies, which is fucking hilarious. But she walked by a dead body, and Tarwet would be like, "Hey, here! Don't let them see me, but I'm talking to you." And just like kept that shit going. But tries to get Layla to be her avatar. Layla's like, "Yeah, fuck off. We're not doing that." Ends up doing that. Becomes the Scarlet Scarab, which I don't know too much if that's like a made up for the show or if it's a real superhero. I don't remember much about it.
It's real.
Okay.
It was back then. From what I've seen in my research, she was in like the 70s when she was first.
Okay.
Debuted or
So
whatever.
like way back when. Okay.
She was
Badass.
given her powers by her father or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit different, but okay. Badass superhero. Then Mark and Steven come back, but now they're like actually one person, and Oscar Isaac fucking switches between both of them so damn seamlessly. It's insane. Such a good actor. But as the whole Scarlet Scarab thing, Layla brings back Khonshu, which starts trying to fight Amit. Loses the fight very horribly. And basically before the bitch is about to die, feels that Mark Spector is back to life and is like, oh, gotta go find that bitch, and disappears. Finds him, but Mark and Steven are basically like, hey, we got a deal though. Like, you gotta release our souls once all this shit is done. So like, don't fuck around. And he's like, all the shit that's going on right now, and you're making a deal? Yeah, we are. So does that. He does agree to release him. But Harrow gets Amit powers, does all kinds of cool killy shit. But Layla and Mark and Steven are all brought back together and reunited and kicking ass and doing all kinds of cool shit. And Harrow comes in, starts beating the shit out of good old Moon Knight, which even with the suits, the Mark Moon Knight suit and the Steven Moon Knight suit are switching back and forth just seamlessly whenever they want to just use different move sets, basically. So fucking cool. They did it so damn well. Anyway, about to get the shit beat out of him, about to die to Harrow, and he blacks out. And next thing you know, he wakes up and he's standing over Harrow's damn near dead body. Which he immediately wakes up as Mark and is like, Steven, that wasn't you, was it? Nope. And then they look at Layla, and Layla's like, what the hell did you just do? So, alluding to other things there. But they get Amit all trapped back and does that whole thing, but then Khonshu's like, okay, cool. He's trapped, but you gotta kill Harrow or none of this is ever gonna stop. And he doesn't do it. And I was like, all right, you need to release us. So Khonshu's like, okay, fine, you're released. Bye. Then Mark and Steven wake up in bed, go to walk, and like they're talking to each other, like same person or whatever. Fall flat on the floor. There's 2 goldfish in the tank now, but still restrained. Falls flat on the floor. And that's, pretty much the end of that. However, the end credit scene is somebody taking Harrow out of the mental asylum that he's in, throwing him into the back of a pure white limousine to where he's sitting across from Khonshu. And Harrow's like, well, you can't touch me, so whatever. And Khonshu's like, yeah, Jake, so Mark thought that, I was going to release them and that I wanted their wife as the avatar. Turns out they're more trouble than they know. I have a new friend. And Jake Lockley, which is still Mark and Steven, turns around and shoots the motherfucker after saying, it's your turn to lose. And they drive away in a white limousine with Spectre as the license plate. So we meet Jake Lockley. Yay! He's brutal. He's very brutal.
You hear that, Rad Hazard? It's a good fucking show.
It's so good.
Hazard.
Like, I don't think it needed to just be Moon Knight. You needed to see more of what Moon Knight is outside of a superhero.
You need to know why he is Moon Knight.
Right. And why, okay, because if they just showed Moon Knight and he was switching suits and different people were talking, no one would know why or care. The fact that they gave the backstory and was like, dude's fucked up, there's a lot going on. He now has 4 personalities inside of his body. Like, there's a lot of shit going on. I don't think if you knew all that, it would have the same impact. It's so damn good. Which, I haven't really seen any bad reviews on it yet. And I know the directors are like, if we don't get a season 2, this is just a waste of a show.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I agree. This has been done so damn well, and they've introduced a lot. Apparently, there were going to be a couple MCU crossovers that they cut. One of them was they were going to have Echo as the love interest instead of Layla. But they just kind of thought and agreed that wasn't needed. Plus, I mean, they mentioned, like, Madripoor and shit like that. So there's plenty of tie-ins for people who know. And so damn excited.
One of the better finales of the shows.
So for sure, which is, like you said, it's weird because not really a lot happened. And, like, that's kind of been the theme with Moon Knight, is the episodes feel like not much has happened, but so much has happened. But then you kind of, like, think back and you're talking about it, and you're like, well, I mean, I guess they didn't really do much, but holy shit, a lot progressed and a lot happened and a lot was introduced. So,
yes, a nice.
So happy they finally released Jake Lockley.
Slow down, kid.
I didn't expect him to have to be speaking Spanish, but I guess it works. Also means Oscar is going to be using 3 different accents at any given time.
Yeah, what a guy. Hopefully they pay him 3 times his wages.
Right? Yeah, I'm playing 3 different characters. I should get triple the pay, right?
Hopefully in Doctor Strange he plays Poe Dameron.
They just go to a dimension and he's just, I can fly. I'm a pilot.
What? Wouldn't that pop everybody?
It would.
I mean, come on. Big pop.
I hope they get his rights and just get him to be in Kingdom Hearts as both Moon Knight and Poe at the same time.
What? Star Wars is Disney.
I know. Like, I'm hoping not rights, but I guess it was more. I hope they get him to agree to do it because he hates Poe.
That'd be great.
But I just cannot say enough about this show. They did everything so damn well, and they set up a lot for the Marvel Universe going forward.
Can't wait.
So What's the next show? Is that Miss Marvel?
Is that a show? I thought that was a movie.
Miss Marvel is a show, and I do believe it is next.
And then She-Hulk after that?
Maybe.
She-Hulk
I don't
gonna be
even know.
good?
I don't even like She-Hulk as a character, so
She-Hulk's fine. We'll see.
listen. That's controversial. Hot take here. I don't like the Fantastic Four.
I don't either.
I don't think that's very controversial.
I think it's controversial to the comic book circles.
Maybe.
Probably. Like Silver Surfer is probably the coolest thing about the Fantastic Four.
I was gonna say
He's
the
not
only thing
even-
I've seen from the Fantastic Four is the movies.
Silver Surfer is his own entity.
Right. He doesn't even have to be part of the Fantastic Four. That's just who he's
he doesn't.
generally associated
And
with.
he's I suppose, but
Which, I mean, I do think they're setting that up because they're talking a lot about like world eaters and celestials and gods and like I think we're setting up to a big battle between many gods.
well, without Galactus, I don't know if we're going to see Silver Surfer, but
Might be what we're leading into though.
I think they come in together.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, that pretty much is Silver Surfer's only story, so.
He's the herald of Galactus.
Devin, I don't know if you saw, but good old Taika Waititi said that Gore the God Butcher is the best villain.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
I agree.
He is. He is. Magneto's not a villain. He's a good guy, so it's Gore.
Yep. Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's a straight up good guy.
Oh no, Magneto's not a good guy at all. He's a terrible person.
Definitely
but,
but he's not. He's also not wrong in his hate for. He went through some stuff.
Even as a child, I just tell myself, "Hey, Magneto's allowed to feel that way," and so that's how I feel now.
Yeah. But yeah, he said in a recent interview that in his humble opinion, they have the best villain that Marvel has ever had.
Gore. And listen, have you read that? Have you read that story?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay, like he also strikes like the Magneto vein for me. Like
right.
he is evil because his people, poor, downtrodden, praying to all these gods. Gods didn't do anything, so he's like,
"Fuck it, I'm gonna kill them all.
My family's dead. My whole race is dead.
Yep, and it's all because of you." So
okay.
I think Marvel does a pretty good job at making their villains have a realistic reason to be villains.
Right, because like even Thanos.
Sometimes.
Well, not all of them, but Thanos was
I
very
was really
much
going more for like the MCU villains.
Yeah. Because Thanos was along the same lines of like, yeah, you're an evil son of a bitch, but I kind of get where you're coming from.
Thanos did the right thing the wrong way.
Yeah. And yeah, the MCU villains are a lot like that, which is good. Your villains should not just be pieces of shit to be pieces of shit. Like, you're not that you should like the villains, but you should
there should be a reason for that. Every villain should have a reason to be a villain.
Well, and it makes it hurt more when you can start agreeing with the villain, because then you're like, oh fuck, am I bad too? Can I be a villain? Yeah, all of us can be a villain. Like straight up.
I was watching a Critical Role panel earlier, because of course it was. And it was Matt, Taliesin, Marisha, and Brian. And they were talking about how Matt created his villains. And Matt was this was before the end of the Conclave arc, so Ryshan was still around.
Oh yeah,
and shit like that. And he's like, I really just give them stories that I think would have that kind of outcome.
Yeah,
like, and I've said it before, and I agree with him that in your story, everyone's the hero of their own story.
Yep, it's just how it is. Well, and that's why, like, usually in the stories and stuff like that, the symbiote Spider-Man is so impactful because it just shows that Spider-Man, one of, like, the most wholesome, humble, good dudes, can very easily be a villain with just 2 wrong decisions.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it takes. Oh. And that's why I also like the Superior Iron Man, because all you had to do is become a warmonger and he's a villain.
Are we getting fucking Tom Cruise's...
I think so.
Iron Man,
I think so. I think so, and I love it.
I do too.
Of course you do.
I love that Tom Cruise is Django's height. It's my favorite thing about him. Just Now I imagine Chongo in the Iron Man suit.
I imagine myself.
He's if you're Iron Man's War Machine.
Yes, sir. That's funny.
Hey,
Yeah, they've done an amazing job at. I mean, because even some of the heroes, you don't know what line they draw. Wolverine is very, very always on that line of, I'm a hero, but I kind of don't care what I do to get to that.
Yeah,
Like-
he's a very chaotic like a chaotic. Good.
Well, he used to be very chaotic good. Now Wolverine's just like a straight up teddy bear. He's like, oh, I love you, bub. I'm a kill for you.
In the comics, that's how he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, I mean, he's a straight up like super soft good guy, like loving. He's a loving character.
Fucking white meat baby face turn, huh?
He's just everybody's mentor now.
100%. He's Rey Mysterio out here.
Same height.
Who's his Dominic?
Dak him.
Wow.
Literally his son.
True.
hey,
Yeah, they've
Doctor Strange is out, so go see
Huh.
it.
That will be next week.
Yes, it will.
I'm
Devin
gonna
will
stream
have
it.
to
I'm
run
gonna
away
stream it
from
on
the
Cody
office.
tonight.
Hey, so you guys got
Real quick.
Spotify?
Real quick before we continue, I want to say one more thing about Marvel and their villains, or not villains, but just how good Marvel has done to make me care about people or like heroes that I don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
Like before the Bucky and the Winter Soldier, or Bucky and Captain America, I didn't give a shit about either of those characters.
Yeah.
Moon Knight, never even heard of him except for when Cody talked about him. Didn't give a shit about him. Wanda, didn't really care that much about her.
Yep.
Like, and now these are like the people I'm looking forward to seeing in this new movie.
Well, and that's the thing that they've done a good job at is they've picked the heroes that are usually pretty relevant in the comic books, but have never actually gotten an adaptation. Like
Yeah.
they started with Daredevil and all that, where people knew about Daredevil and Punisher, but never gave a shit about the Defenders or anything like that.
Right. Still don't.
To where now people like see Charlie Cox and like, oh fuck, yeah, where's Daredevil? Let's go.
I still don't care about the Defenders, but I like Charlie Cox.
Maybe,
I like the Defenders.
maybe you will.
I don't. The Iron Fist show was meh, and I didn't care for Jessica Jones, but Luke Cage was great.
I actually like Jessica Jones.
I
thought that show
never
was
really
good.
liked the story.
I didn't like Jessica Jones at all, but
I haven't seen Punisher yet.
I did.
Punisher's good. Punisher's
Punisher's-
very true to the character.
Punisher was good.
Love John Bernthal.
John
well, and
Bernthal
even-
is just great. He is just like
It's true. And even
I
like the
hated-
Hulu show, Cloak and Dagger.
Was that
I
good?
haven't watched that.
I hated him from Walking Dead because he played his character so fucking well in Walking Dead.
Yeah, he did.
Like he was.
He's just good at what he does.
He is.
I mean, Punisher is basically
Yeah.
that character as well, but a lot more brutal.
Yeah, Punisher's my dad if he was in shape and had access to more firepower.
You know the bearded dude from The Boys?
No.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, the guy who's in literally everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
He's Scourge in the last Thor.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, they've
He's-
done a great
he's
job. Like
everything.
Shang-Chi, people probably didn't even know about before the
Love
movie.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
One of my
and-
top 5 Marvel movies, really.
Exactly. Which now people are trying to say that they ripped off of Spider-Man, but like, fuck off.
Well, whatever. We'll talk about that at a later date.
They've done a great job of bringing in everybody that people don't really know a ton about.
Yeah, like the Eternals.
Still don't care about them. They did a poor job at that. But
Jon Snow's in it though.
I care about the precedent that they set. But like Guardians of the Galaxy, no one really cared about them unless you're like a super diehard comic book fan. Now everybody fucking loves Rocket Raccoon.
Hey, I still feel bad for what I did to him in the game.
I'm about to play that again.
I really want to, dude.
I could
haven't
never
started.
be mean. I could never be mean to Rocket though. Every playthrough I'd have to be nice to him. I love him.
But and
Fucking
honestly,
anthropomorphic raccoon.
we're probably seeing a resurgence of Ghost Rider soonish.
Hopefully it's Norman Reedus.
That'd be
He
cool.
already looks like the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I'd be okay with it.
Can't wait for Nicolas Cage to be in Doctor
All right, we
Strange.
can move on to boring stuff now.
All right.
Boring.
So Spotify brought out a new Batman thing called
What?
Batman Unburied.
Oh right, you said
Oh,
you were talking about this later.
is it one of those story
Yeah,
podcast things?
yeah. It's
Cool.
about a half hour long, you know. Bruce Wayne is a doctor who does autopsies. There's a serial killer going around called the Harvester, doing weird stuff to bodies.
Is it anything like Repo, the genetic opera?
So this is not your typical Batman story, but it feels like I've heard this story before. Bruce gets attacked, whatever, and he wakes up in a hospital, and his parents are there making sure he's okay.
Oh, his parents are alive. Holy shit.
His father is the doctor, and he performed the surgery on Bruce after he got attacked.
Of course.
And then he had to go through some therapy to try and get rid of his demons of being going through dead bodies and stuff as a a doctor and all that. And then he gets a call from the serial killer. Says he's been in his house. His mom looks pretty nice. So it's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Kind of story, but it's pretty interesting because
I
don't think he's Batman yet,
Right.
but he's got, because you hear like bats like flying around him every so once in a while, but so it's pretty interesting.
I may check it out. I listened to the Wolverine one on Stitcher many years ago. Like I think it was one of the first ones, and I really enjoyed that. So
First 2 episodes are out, so I only listened to the first one. Got my attention, so I'll be listening to some more. You enjoy those kind of things.
hell yeah, me too. Enjoy you.
See, of all these people here, I have the best mustache of them all.
All right.
You want to talk wrestling or something?
Yeah.
Did you like the Scott Steiner thing?
Oh boy, did I! Scott Steiner, always good for a laugh.
I got a lot of news here, so I'm gonna rattle off. Ryback commented about Vince and his deceased mother.
Ryback.
He sure did. He sure.
I don't
did.
I don't really give a shit about Vince McMahon, but like that's
Right?
That's just low.
Not okay to do.
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Ring was not renewed, but apparently Vice said it is totally committed to it, so who knows? We have a New Japan Pro Wrestling United States champion.
Not yet.
Juice joined Bullet Club. And Chase Owens is a tag team champion. How you feel
That's
about that?
disgusting. Bruh, the two Chase Owens and Bad Luck
Ellie.
Fall. Fail. Bad Luck Fail. If you say it in English, it's fail. Are the IWGP Tag Team Champions. Chase Owens.
So ugly.
Bro looks like thick Rat Hazard. Like
No, Red Hazard looks better than that. Don't do that to Red.
I said thick Rat Hazard.
But his face looks far better than Chase Owens.
Congratulations to them, right?
Bro looks like somebody put his body. Listen, I'm sorry. Chase Owens' body looks like somebody put silly putty on a pencil and just squeezed it.
He's the crown jewel, Devin.
He sure is. He belongs in the fucking desert.
Hey, Roderick Strong requested his release and apparently was denied it, so.
Sure was.
I saw that. Hey, can I go somewhere else? No.
Yeah, can they just do that?
Yeah.
Well, you got a contract with them,
Yeah.
so.
I guess that's fair.
Bro.
I guess that's fair.
No, these next 6 years, You're mine.
Gotcha, bitch.
You thought shit was sweet? Haha, fuck your friends.
Hey, Kenny Omega is frustrated. Kenny Omega is frustrated apparently and hating working with Ukes on the AEW game.
Is it because it looks like shit?
I forgot Kenny Omega was a person. He'd start wrestling again for me to care.
He'll be back in December.
So fucking long.
He'll be back in Forbidden Door.
There's a new.
Wait. You might. Are you going to say anything about the Owen bracket later?
Are you going to talk about it? Because I have thoughts about it.
Later. I might.
Well, if you do, I have something to segue. But if not,
for the
I'll
Joker,
say it later.
For the Joker,
yeah,
we'll talk about it.
There's a new AEW show coming to TBS. It's going to be behind the scenes type of show. So.
Oh, is it really?
Apparently, yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I like behind the scenes stuff. Like when WWE posts like the behind the scenes shit, the little 5-minute videos and shit. I'm cool with that. I just don't think we should see the Young Bucks and, fucking all these heels that are like the guys on top. Young Bucks. Who else are the EVPs? Kenny, and who's the last one?
That's it.
Cody.
Wasn't there 5?
Cody.
Okay, so the Young Bucks and what's his nuts? Kenny. Like, I don't want to see the Young Bucks sitting backstage being producers. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, you want to keep kayfabe alive.
I really do. Like, not to the extent where like they treat us like we're stupid, but like I just don't want to see. I don't want to see the Young Bucks talking to Orange Cassidy about how good the match was. You know what I mean? Or like popping for Hook or Danhausen or whatever the fuck. But that's just me. I'm old school brother. I'm a wily vet nowadays.
Stu Grayson is parting ways with AEW.
Yep.
Yes. That's a shame. Super Smash Bros.
Really is.
One of my favorite indie teams. They didn't do much in AEW, unfortunately.
Cody Rhodes has been back a month. How do you rate it?
Started out real hot. And it slowly fizzled.
Really?
Fizzle. I mean, he's caught in that bullshit WWE loop where he's going to wrestle Seth Rollins for the next 10 pay-per-views. But in between, he's going to wrestle The Miz 13 times. And, like, it's the same formula that happens with everybody that comes back.
Well, you got to get him acclimated. Miz is the perfect way to do it. Miz and Dolph Ziggler are the welcome back. Hey, wrestle these super solid, consistent
I really
guys.
don't even disagree with that. It's just, I don't know. I guess I was expecting him to do one off with Seth and then go on to do something else.
Are you going to throw him to Roman Reigns right off the bat?
Sure.
No, bro, you got to build him up. He has to beat Roman.
I think he's been doing great.
I think he's been doing well. I just don't like the projection that he's doing.
Listen, I still don't like his promos. I wish it's make them a lot shorter. Get these points, get out.
I can tell you that I care more about him in WWE now than I cared for him in AEW the last 6 months of his AEW run.
All right.
I think he's doing great.
Listen, yeah, I think he's doing great too. I think it's because of the not super different, but he is presented in a somewhat different way, and
he fits
and it's a new thing, so we're like, hey, I'm into it.
And he definitely fits the WWE style too.
We need to revisit this question in like 6 months.
Yeah.
Or 5 months from now.
Yeah, we definitely need to. If they don't give him one of the belts in by the end of this 5 months, I think they fucked up.
Cody's gonna get the WWE title, turn it back to the old winged eagle.
I'd be happy with it because I do not like championships now.
They're so ugly,
and it's been like 8 years since they've changed.
So they're just generic.
They are.
It's nothing. It's literally like, hey, I have no idea. Just put the W on a belt.
No, I'm with you there.
Hey, so
Like- Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just, yeah.
AEW Dynamite. We had Dax versus Cash. Was it a good match? It was, wasn't it?
Banger.
Was.
CM Punk was on commentary for that as well. And
was.
then it was announced at Double or Nothing, CM Punk will be taking on Adam Page for the AEW World Title. Bet you like that, don't you, Devin?
I never thought I'd say it, but I want CM Punk to win.
I do too.
Because CM Punk will be on TV every week
Opening it
at the very beginning.
I know you guys like this. The BCC, the Blackpool Combat Club, took on QT Marshall, Aaron Solo, and Nick Camarato.
Or that finish where they're all just beating the shit out of each. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. People are talking shit on Twitter about saying they brought Bryan Danielson in and then they ruined him by getting him with Moxley. Nah, fuck that. Bryan is having so much fun with this. He's just going out there beating the shit out of people and having fun.
I'm sure if Bryan didn't want to do that, he'd be like, "Nah, I don't want to do that."
Right.
Yeah, he definitely.
This is one of my favorites of the night. Lance Archer against Wardlow.
Didn't hate it. Actually, quite enjoyed it. Yeah.
The Just Another Super Show Society called out Eddie Kingston and Santana and Ortiz.
I know there's something here, but like, kind of don't care at this point. It's taking too long to get there.
I love that Jericho's now called the Wizard.
So I heard that. All I could think about were, you just know what I was thinking.
There's a street fight in Philly between Serena Deeb and Hikaru Shida.
So it's called a Philly street fight.
Did nobody see that tweet? Ricky Starks.
No.
You need to look it up.
What is it?
Is it Brian Cage that said, "Where's the street fight at?" And then Ricky was like, "It's in Philly, you dumbass," or something like that.
I think it was. I think I saw it, and what you're talking about is why is it called a Philly street fight?
Yeah, or something like that.
And Ricky Stark said it's because it's in Philly, dumbass.
Oh my god.
Fucking love Ricky Starks, dude.
I like Ricky Starks a lot too.
MJF was there. Sean Spears was there. The arena lights went out. House of Black probably beat up Fuego del Sol. Penta came out. Hawk and what's his other face? Ray Phoenix was in the ring under a cape. And yeah. The Undisputed Elite took on a lot of other guys.
A lot of nobodies, yeah.
Dante Martin, Varsity Blondes, Arn Anderson was there. And then
really like Dante Martin.
The main event was the TNT Championship ladder match between Sammy Guevara and Scorpio Sky.
Did you notice? Did you guys saw that spot, the RKO spot, right?
Yeah.
Now they basically just did the reverse of what him and Cody did. It's a cool spot.
What about the other spot where he almost died?
We don't need to talk about that. I think Sammy Guevara is going to kill himself. Like, actually die in the middle of the ring. And not in one of those Ric Flair's going to die in the ring because he's old and fat and won't stop wrestling with Jay Lethal. But, like...
He's going to do something stupid.
He's going to do something stupid and kill himself.
Which is crazy considering Cody Rhodes set himself on fire and we're all like, yeah, that's cool.
Hey, SmackDown. There was a steel cage match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn.
Sure was. How was that?
I don't know. There's a couple beat the clock challenge matches between Ronda Rousey against Shotzi and Aaliyah and Charlotte Flair.
Let me guess. They both won sub minute 50.
Ronda Rousey was the winner of the challenge. She made Shotzi say "I quit" faster. So, the Intercontinental Championship, Ricochet defended against Shanky. Shanky is Jinder Mahal's friend, lackey, whatever you want. I know Devin doesn't know who he is.
I was about to say, I know I ask every week, but who is Shanky?
Raquel Rodriguez was in action. We had Naomi taking on Shayna Baszler. Kofi.
I was about to correct you and say her last name is Gonzalez, but it's not anymore.
Yeah, it was. Xavier Woods took on Ridge Holland. Kofi Kingston against Sheamus. Madcap Moss was on Happy Corbin's talk show, and there was a WrestleMania Backlash contract signing between RK Bro and the Usos, which went down south. Raw. Roman Reigns and the Brotherhood, Usos, Paul Heyman, they all came out. RK Bro attacked him. Drew McIntyre came out. I don't know why Drew McIntyre is all of a sudden involved, but
nobody does.
Alpha
and
Cat.
So they took away our main event of the unification of the tag titles, which was gonna be a banger, and are backtracking.
I think they're just slowly building up to it. I don't know. That's just me. That's why I can't do anything on my GM mode. Alpha Academy and Kevin Owens defeated the Street Profits and Ezekiel. Elias's younger brother, Ezekiel.
There's a petition to have Damien Sandow come back and play fucking Elias.
That would be fantastic. Hey, Veer Mahan won.
Who?
Veer.
The comer.
He certainly is the comer.
The comest of us all.
I get why, but I just don't understand why they keep stereotyping these guys.
Vince McMahon doesn't know that there's anything other than that in those.
Did you see? I saw on Twitter today, and I don't remember seeing this when it happened. Just Vince McMahon standing in the middle of the ring, and a whole bunch of wrestlers on the outside of the ring. He said, "Everybody who's not Caucasian, please go to the back."
What?
Yeah. He said, "If you are not," I think it was Raw. He said, "If you're not Caucasian, please leave."
I don't break the rules.
Yeah, I said I don't break the rules.
But like
Vince McMahon's fucking something else.
I know they're trying to like do stuff for like, you know, the Middle East and all that, but like Veer Mahan, put him in a suit, make him
like his pictures on like Instagram and shit like that.
Yeah,
where he's just fucking rolling, being a fucking gangster. Like, make that his character,
right?
Like,
you know what I don't like about Veer is like
his gimmick,
the way when he walks like this. Like with his arms all the way out. I don't get it. I don't like it.
Probably from when he was a pitcher.
I don't play cricket. I don't know what you're talking about.
Baseball pitcher for the Pirates, I think. You should see his before picture. AJ Styles defeated Damian Priest. And because of that, Priest is now banned from ringside against at Backlash. So cool. Theory and The Miz defeated Mustafa Ali. So
I heard that Vince is turning sour on Mustafa already. Again.
Whatever.
I read somewhere that they said that they were giving him 3 weeks to get over. And due to the lack of fan support, Vince is souring on our boy.
He did the Botchamania thing. Nikki ASH pinned Dana Brooke to win the 24/7 championship.
Love that that's just an intergender belt now.
Dana Brooke then defeated Nikki ASH in a match for the 24/7 championship.
All right.
And then Dana Brooke said, I want a divorce to Reggie. So
okay.
Seth Rollins had a self-appointed appreciation night, which was interrupted by Cody Rhodes. Bobby Lashley defeated Cedric Alexander, and Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, and Asuka defeated Becky, Rhea, and Sonya Deville. So,
I know what I said on the podcast, live on the podcast. I said I don't play cricket. I looked up his name, like his real name, and the first person that came up was a cricket player with the same exact name.
AEW Dynamite once again. Varsity Blondes had a little thing with House of Black. That was kind of weird. I don't know how you guys felt about that.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't. Well, let me put it this way. I don't like the Varsity Blondes.
Don't like the Varsity Blondes. They should take this whole turn with what's her nuts. Julia Hart's taking too long.
I enjoyed this one. Wardlow took on Big Cass.
How long
I
was
did
that
like
match?
that. I did like that.
It wasn't
long
too
was
Not
long.
long.
I didn't think it would be. I didn't get a chance. I only got to watch the last hour of Dynamite.
It wasn't a Wardlow squash from what I saw.
It was a good match. They were chanting, "We want Enzo,"
And then the other
That's
half of the
disgusting.
audience was saying, "No, we don't."
Yep.
Yeah.
We had. I know you guys like these guys. The Blackpool Combat Club took on Butcher, the Blade, and Angelico.
They fuck them up.
Hilarious team up.
Of course.
They got rid of Angelico's partner. Said go team up with Butcher and Blade. Okay.
Hey, we had Santana.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Santana took on the Wizard, Chris Jericho.
That was where I got it. That's where I started watching last night.
We had a couple of Owen Hart Foundation qualifier matches. Jeff Hardy took on Bobby Fish.
Mm-hmm. Jeffrey won.
Ray Phoenix took on Dante Martin.
Banger. I need those guys to go out there. I need them to have a 20-minute match, no commercial interruptions. Just fucking
that match was pretty long, wasn't it?
You enjoyed that match, but not an Undertaker match. It's crazy. We had the main event.
Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Name one Undertaker match I said that was bad.
You said all of his good matches were against like Shawn
With
Michaels.
good people. Exactly.
Well,
All the rest of them,
you don't
all
like
the rest
Mark
of
Henry?
them, were just kind of forgettable.
Kane?
Kane, yeah, forgettable.
Mankind.
Mankind's one of the best of all time, so no, I remember those vividly.
The Boiler Room Brawl. Whatever.
Nope, don't know that.
Bunkhouse Stampede?
Nope, don't know that.
So Ray Phoenix won, right?
Yes.
He did.
This is kind of a letdown. Ring of Honor World Championship Women's Title match. Deonna Purrazzo and Mercedes Martinez.
Did not get nearly enough time.
Mercedes
really
Martinez
wanted Deonna.
won.
Nope.
Really wanted Deonna to keep that.
I did too.
I mean, they've been building her up as this like superpower.
Who, Deonna?
Yeah, an impact and all
I
around the
don't-
world.
I don't think Tony wants to bring her on.
Whatever. All right, you guys want to talk about the Owen Hart?
I do.
I think the Joker's Kenny.
You think the Joker's Kenny?
Yeah, just in time for Forbidden Door.
No, I don't think it's Kenny.
Bring him in.
I think it's Cesaro.
I have no idea. I'm just talking shit.
I think it's Cesaro. I think the finale is Cesaro versus Joe. And he's go out there and beat the shit out of
Joe was wrestling the Joker first round.
Oh, then first match was beating the shit out of each other. Fuck, I don't know who wins that then. Fuck. Now I feel like it's nobody big because I think Joe's gonna go on and do shit with the US title or the TV title in ROH.
TV.
I don't know. I really want it to be Cesaro.
So
I don't one's big enough for Kenny.
Okay, what just happened here?
Cody, who do you think it's gonna be?
I haven't been paying attention, so Kenny sounds cool.
So
Sure was.
so we got Ray Phoenix against Kyle O'Reilly, and then
That's gonna be
Samoa Joe against the Joker,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have Adam Cole and Dax Harwood, and then Darby Allin and
Jeff
Hardy. Ooh,
that's gonna be fucking. That whole lineup is just gonna be good.
I hope Jeff fucking croutons them.
Hope we do not get a Kyle O'Reilly versus Adam Cole.
I agree. We just got 300 of those. If they have to do it, like if that's what they decide to do, they're gonna be good matches. It's gonna be a good match. But like, yeah,
Adam Cole versus Samoa Joe,
oh, that'd be good.
or Adam Cole versus the Joker.
Cesaro.
You think it's Cesaro?
I really think it's Cesaro. I really do.
Could be
Bray Wyatt.
Could be Bret Hart.
Could be Owen Hart.
It could be Owen Hart.
Bret Hart in a tank top.
I won't stop saying surprise wrestlers or Bray Wyatt until he shows up.
I don't think Bray
fair.
Wyatt's ever going to wrestle again.
Bray Wyatt's going to CYN.
Stop. Stop it. Well, I heard him and Bo, whatever he does, he's doing with Bo. Which is disgusting.
Ew.
We could get the Wyndham brothers versus the Hardy brothers versus the Young Buckles. And
The Windhams.
the Windhams versus the Hardy men versus the Young Bubby Buckies.
The Windhams versus the Hardys.
All right, last thing. WrestleMania Backlash predictions.
Oh my
shit, we gotta do that
God.
tonight, yeah.
Our first pick'em for this year.
Asuka.
All right.
We are
Is
all
she even wrestling?
we are all on a clean slate. Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna do my best to lose this year.
First up, Bobby Lashley against Omos.
Omos. With MVP.
It has to be Bobby.
Going Bobby. Or I'm going Omos. He just got MVP in his corner.
Bobby just got the superhero entrance.
He did just get the superhero entrance.
I'll go Bobby.
Who are you going, Snow?
I'm going Omos in the popcorn match. They're gonna be second.
Yeah, probably.
Have to be.
I want to switch my answer. I think it's going to be almost by cheating.
Could be. Could be.
Sure, probably. I'm with you, but I'm not gonna pick Omos. I'm picking Bobby. Bobby does not deserve that.
He doesn't.
Oh, this match is gonna be better though. Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss.
Hey, can I just say something about this match?
I don't know.
Can I say something about this match?
You sure?
I do not give a fuck about this match.
A
I'm
fuck.
sure you're not the only one.
A fuck.
But I'm gonna go Madcap Moss.
Yeah,
Because I
like
hate him
that.
slightly less than I hate Baron Corbin.
I don't know.
I'm going Corbin.
Mad.
Madcap Moss is such a stupid name. His name was Riddick Moss. Like, that's such a cool name.
It's- well, I wouldn't go that far,
It's
but
just gonna become Moss at one point. So
yeah,
No, it's gonna
I'll
become
go.
Cap.
Let's.
It's just gonna be Matt.
Do I want to go Moss?
Go Moss with me, baby.
All right. I don't care. I'll go. Yeah. Riddick.
I'll go Moss.
I'm also going with the Madcap himself.
The Mad Capper.
Can't wait for Georgia to get it right.
AJ Styles against Edge.
Who won at WrestleMania? Edge.
by confusion. Edge via confusion.
Yeah, I think Edge has only lost once at WrestleMania. And it was to the Undertaker.
I go Styles.
I think Edge.
I think Edge too.
They're still building up this whole.
Yeah, Judgment Day getting built up. I feel like you have to go Edge, but
Yeah, either Edge wins or he gets disqualified and just beats the shit out of him.
I'd book it as Edge going over. That's what
Yeah,
I'd
I
do.
would too.
Judgment
Edge.
Day. Yeah.
I'd book it dirty. It wouldn't be a clean finish.
Oh yeah. Damian Priest is banned from ringside, but the next member is gonna pop up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Edge all the way. Cody versus Seth Rollins. Freaking Rollins, if you would.
Cody.
Seth's getting his win back.
It's hard. This is a hard one.
That
It
is
is
a
hard.
hard one.
Because, like, I mean, losing to Seth isn't like, it's like not a bad thing for your character because Seth Rollins is one of the fucking best that they have to offer.
Yeah.
And I guess it depends on how long they're going to be building up this Cody before they put him in anything else, I guess. So I'm going to go Seth. So I think they're still going to keep doing some shit with those two. And then the rubber match, Cody's going to
gonna go Cody. I think Seth winning would lead to Seth like kind of wanting to clean the slate, like, I'm better than you. We don't need to do this anymore. But if Cody wins, that'll perpetuate the feud. So
Cody? You gonna pick Cody?
Yeah. That was one of the first things I said.
Oh. I'm gonna go with Seth freaking Rollins because
Adrenaline.
Jordy convinced me, so
Something Cody Rhodes.
Seth.
Convinced me to
It's Seth.
bet against Cody. So
It's Seth.
It's gotta be Kane.
SmackDown Women's Championship I Quit match. Ronda Rousey against Charlotte Flair.
Do not care. But
man, I really
guess
don't
Ronda.
care.
Ronda's
Ronda.
taking this.
I haven't even seen Ronda on SmackDown. So what the fuck?
You
Ronda Rousey though.
You don't need to.
They're not gonna. Ronda Rousey's not gonna say I quit. Come on.
Until Charlotte brings Nunez out. And that bitch quitting immediately.
They can't afford Nunez and Ronda Rousey.
She better quit. Ronda Rousey get her ass whipped again. Looked like CM Punk out there.
I'm going with Ronda.
Have to. Unfortunately.
Cody.
Ronda.
Jordy.
Ronda.
Just listen to what we're saying. Her name is Ronda.
Cody, don't do it.
I'm going Ronda.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck Charlotte.
Cody got to get them points.
All right. And probably the main event, Drew McIntyre, RK Bro against the Bloodline.
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 Usos.
Bloodline.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go RK Bro.
They took away the titles from the match, so I'm gonna go with RK Bro. If they add the titles back in, I'm changing my answer.
You're probably right, because then it'll be all like, "Well, I beat you and your family." Drew McIntyre, Scottish accent.
Oh wait. When is the Cardiff show?
June, July.
Oh no, okay. Then maybe I will sway back to the RK Bro and Drew McIntyre.
RK Bro and Drew McIntyre.
That sucks.
There's
But
no swaying for me. I was there.
it's gonna be one of the Usos getting pinned, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, Roman's not gonna get pinned until The Rock pins him.
Roman hasn't lost a match in fucking 7 years.
I'm gonna go RK Bro McIntyre line.
Same here. Drew Maca Bros.
Yeah, I think yes. Yes.
I don't want them to win.
No, me neither. I think Bloodline should win, but because of the Cardiff show, I have to go Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre definitely main eventing.
This is the most I don't care pay-per-view I haven't seen in a while.
Man.
It's WrestleMania. WrestleMania hit so hard. It's just they had to do nothing.
Isn't that this weekend?
It is. It's on Sunday.
And then we got Double or Nothing coming up here soon too.
I don't know when Double or Nothing
happens after the Super Show, doesn't it?
I actually think Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing's like May 29th or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 29th. Tell you right now.
Congratulations to everybody who got tickets to Forbidden Door.
Yep, 29th, so it's coming up. Damn, they got that on the 29th, and then like a month later they got the Super Show.
Damn, I wonder if my mom's gonna want to watch Double or Nothing.
Something big's gonna happen at the end of Double or Nothing or something.
You think so?
Yeah.
And better, it's Double or Nothing. Double down.
Great Mood is gonna come down from the rafters or something.
Come down from where?
This is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna call it now. Punk wins. At the end of it, Okada comes out and challenges him for Forbidden Door.
No, I hope not. I do not want to see Punk and Okada.
It's gonna be good.
What?
No, it'll be good, sure.
Devin wants Okada fucking Brian.
Of course.
I want
course.
Brian and Zack Sabre Jr.
No, not at all.
Brian and Jay White.
I'd be cool with Brian J. White. I'd be cool with Brian Kenta. But
Brian Takahashi.
Bullet Club against Blackpool Combat Club. It's probably that.
Yeah, but
with Bad Luck Fale and
Chase wins.
Yeah, it's gonna be Chase and Fale
and fucking
and
Bone Star or whatever the fuck his name is.
Hikuleo.
Yeah. The Bone Killer.
Is Ishimori still part of them, or what's?
Yeah, I believe he is.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Ishimori. Fale.
No, Ishimori's a junior. They won't let him do it.
Juice.
Fucking Juice. No, because Juice would have to team with Finley.
And I have to. Finley's not in fucking.
Finley's not in Bullet Club though.
Did they break up?
They had to have.
They didn't have to have.
They went there.
Japan just be doing. Everybody in Japan's in a faction.
I want Kenny and fucking Ibushi again.
As a tag team?
Yeah.
Either or. Either as a tag team or them wrestling each other again.
The Golden Lovers.
Golden Showers. Hey, Jordy, please yell at these people. Give them some words to live by.
All right, I got a throwback for y'all. From our good old friend, the wise man himself from Rocket Power, Tito.
Brother.
Brother. He said, sometimes a little bit of nothing means a whole lot of something.
Hey.
I feel that, brother.
What a good show.
They don't make him like that anymore.
They do not. They do not.
Hey, let's take it home. Please go follow us on Twitter at TOPTERTA. Go subscribe to our YouTube page where we put out some cool videos. We put out full-length documentary-style episodic podcast episodes.
Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna eat hot dogs together.
I hope. Go support us on all the podcasting platforms. Subscribe, follow, like, comment, share, rate us 5 stars, whatever you want. And go follow me on all the social medias at the Beast Snow. I do food reviews on TikTok too.
You can follow me on Twitter at wise_talks_.
You follow me on Twitter at sexy_DevyB, DeviantArt Devin Bliss. I'm gonna drink a whole 0 sugar Sprite on camera. All right, I'm gonna have to.
How'd you specify the 0 sugar part?
Oh yeah, no way I'm drinking sugar. What's wrong with you? Make my back hurt. Give me cramps in my abdomen.
I am the T Gingerbeard Man on the Twitters and Saves the Day artwork at Etsy. Go buy some cool shit. There are just characters on there now. So, if you like D&D and other various things that you can use character sheets for, pretty good. Pretty good deal. Like $3.
On Twitter at Chongo Pro. You follow me on TikTok. I started making some TikToks again. Those were fun.
I synced them.
I gave you the rundown of the barbarian class from levels 1 to level 3. So if you want to play D&D and don't know where to start, come check me out.
Wow, I should have made those videos before I started. So
you'll know for your next character.
Hey, let me drop Lord of the Rings fact.
Give it to me.
Instead of Lord of the Rings, Tolkien wanted to write A New Hobbit about Bilbo, who spent all his money on riches and bitches, and then he wanted to go on adventures. But then Tolkien was like, the ring messes you up, so I'm gonna change that. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, hey man, that's all I got. Whatever. Fuck me. Hail Satan.
If you guys don't have your tickets yet, and this is not a sponsored post or anything like that, but if you guys want to come hang out with us, we'll be at Gen Con.
Yeah.
In Indianapolis.
Yeah, check us out at booth 222.
We're not gonna have a booth.
At booth 222, save us 619.
Not have a booth. It is too expensive.
All right. Well, hey.
It do be expensive.
From the Beast
So you
Snow.
can record and shit.
from the Beast Snow, from the Chongo, from the Devin Bliss, from the Cody, from the Jordy. I'm going to wish you a good morning, a good afternoon, a good night, and goodbye.
Bang.
Bang. Hey, have our next TOPTERTA hang out and eat together. Let's just all make hot dogs. Let's just all make some fancy hot dogs.